Okay, we're just going to give a couple of minutes here for everyone to. I hope the mic is on. Okay. I hope the microphone is on because I just wanted to come on here quickly. I don't see the. Okay, now I see the. I think the mic is on. Anyways, I wanted to come on here quickly to let you guys know everything that has been going on. Excuse today, we don't have any makeup on. But I wanted to come on here quickly and let you guys know that our channel has changed a little bit. I'm just looking for ways to I'm looking for ways to help you guys make money or extra income. That's why I've changed a little bit the style of the channel because I found myself in the situation that um if you don't have an income, how do you budget? Like, how do you budget without having some sort of type of inflow? Like, what the heck are you going to budget if you don't have anything coming in? So, let me put this in a correct way. So, I actually have look for different streams, and if you guys, I have an upcoming video which is the sinking fund. You guys will see with the sinking fund one that I have managed, even being from home. I mean, it's not millions, but I have managed to make a little bit of an income. So I wanted to share that with you because it is, I mean, it's not something that day to day I am making that extra cash as I would like, but I am searching for new ways to make that extra cash. I am searching for new ways to try and get a little bit of coins here and coins over there to pay miscellaneous things. Now, as you guys know, I don't actually pay a rent, but I do have other bills that I have to pay. Like I have to pay for my son's stuff. I do have to pay a phone bill. I do have to pay internet. I do have miscellaneous things, car, life insurance, all that other good stuff. We still do have to pay. So I have just been searching for ways to make those little extra coins to pay that and eventually start saving so that I can accomplish my goals. The thing here is, hi lefties wifey, how are you? I'm just here. I just started. I am speaking about like different ways to make income and how I have found myself, it's been difficult to try and budget when you don't have an income. Like if you don't have that extra cash coming in, how do you start a budget? How do you keep motivated to do all of these sinking funds and how to do all these challenges and how to do all this other stuff if we don't have that little bit of an extra income? So, I've I thought to incorporate into the channel. Like I have been out for a little bit because I'm all over the place. I'm trying to organize my thoughts here. So what I've been trying to do is I have been trying to find different alternatives to make income because I have been in a personal situation where I have had to been absent from the YouTube and from the business a little bit. Like the business, once you put up a principle, it runs itself. But like to make new products, I have been out of the budgeting community. So sorry to you guys because I have not been able to watch a lot of videos. It's very minimal, the videos that I have been able to watch. But within this, I have also been looking for mechanism and new ways to try and bring in that income, right? You guys know that YouTube, to be monetized, it takes a lot of hard work. It's not as easy as it used to be. When I was 8 years back, when I was on YouTube, it was a little bit easier. I was making an income in like 7 months. In 7 months, I was already monetized. I was making money and it was coming in. I stopped 8 years ago because of the lack of motivation. I didn't have where to put all this stuff because it was an arts and craft channel. I kept making stuff and buying materials, but I didn't have the room to be able to, when you have arts and crafts is it's a very huge genre, as we say, and you need like a room to put different stuff in, and you need a workspace. You actually need a table because you have to work over a surface. So it took a lot out of me, and I stopped. I just started back up 2 years ago, and I found myself that it is twice as hard to build up a community. It's paying less. It's the financial community is the one that they say it takes the most for you to try and build up. Also, I have a problem where I have not been consistent, just life happens. I've had so many things happen. And since February 7th over, it's been a little bit difficult for me to post and film and do everything. I had my total knee surgery, which went well. Thank God. What has not gone well was the aftermath, but I told you guys about that. It was the whole therapist situation. She stopped coming after 4. Like she came 4 times to the house. After that, she just quit. She stopped coming. They never assigned someone else. Yeah, it's been hard. I think it's been lefty's wifey. It's been hard for everybody. I've seen a couple of random videos where people have done life updates, especially in the budgeting community, where it's been very difficult. Like I guess the whole like inflation, the bad news, the the baby formula thing. Even if we don't have a baby, it kind of affects us because we know people that have a baby and that really need this type of supplies and stuff. So I think all of that affects us, and trying to manage out how we're gonna like revamp our budget to fit into this inflation thing has really taken us down a little bit. So I've seen a lot of people going through hardcore situations. We also have family members because we do have families, and that also takes up a little bit. So I have been having at least my orthopedist within the therapist not coming. The orthopedist said that the knee looks well. It did as best as it's going to do. So it it was at an 80% bent, and now it's at a 5%. So it's still a little bit bent, but it's not as bad as it used to be, and it doesn't hurt to walk. And I wasn't doing any groceries. I was actually writing a list down and just giving family members the list, and they would actually take the money and the list and do groceries for me. Now with this just one knee surgery, and I'm able to go back and do groceries, and I'm able to go to my doctor's appointment. I'm driving 44 days after my knee surgery. I don't advise it. I don't advise it. Ask your therapist and your doctor before you start driving after total knee replacement. I did it after 44 days because I had an emergency. I had an emergency with my son, and I was obligated, life obligated me to start driving 44 days after surgery. So it's not advised. I did notify the evaluator, the therapy evaluator that came here, and she was like, "You're supposed to wait 3 months." I'm like, "I had an emergency." Like your children come before anything. You know what I'm saying? For your children, you do anything and everything. So I had to do what I had to do. But it didn't bother me. Like my knee did not bother me at all. It never jammed up. The pain, yeah, I didn't feel any pain. I don't know if it was because in my head I was the whole time thinking about the emergency in a situation that my knee wasn't a bother at all. So now I already have a date for my second knee surgery. We have a date when that's going to go down. I do have a lot going on, like an overflow of things, but I'm trying to put that behind and continue doing what I have to do. Now, I have put on here, guys, for you job opportunities. Some I have tried out personally because I like trying things out, making sure it works so that I can give you the proper feedback. I want to tell you guys, this works. This is giving you money. This is going to give you an income. You can put this good afternoon saving with money. So I want to make sure that before I throw out there to you guys a video where I'm going to tell you, go do this because it's going to give you money, that I'm putting my personal stuff on there and telling you, this worked for me. This gave me this much money. I was able to get this deposit. I was able to do this with little to no effort. I was able to um, consistently be on here without getting bored, without having too much if, ands, and buts, and make money from it. So I wanted to do that. Some I have tried, and I will tell you the ones that I have tried, the one that have worked for me, is hard for me because I live on an island, and most of the time I get rejected for a lot of offers. Like right now, I'm trying to edit a video from an offer that is, I've seen people make lives with this particular site, and it seemed so good to do just on your spare time, when the kids go to bed, and after you like do the kitchen and whatnot, just sit down for like an hour and get a quick couple of dollars. But you guys will see in the video, I was not accepted because of the area where I live. So that kind of saddened me a little bit. Also, Um, other ones I have seen people try. I've more or less seen videos, but I want to let you guys know because they do sound like good opportunities, and they are from good companies or companies that we see day to day basis, that are not these random companies. So that's what we have tonight. I've been trying to throw out those videos because if I want you to budget, I want you to be able to pay things off. I want you to be with, a lot of the girls out there in the budgeting community have awesome saving challenges. They have such good savings challenges. They have the cash envelopes, they have the binders. Jesus know why he ain't giving me money right now. Because I would be on these sites, on the girl sites, just like, getting those books with the saving challenges and the binders and the envelopes. I don't know if any of you guys have purchased any of those, but girls are doing such a great job. Some are doing now stickers as well for the planners. Those seem very nice too. So for now, we are doing a mixture of showing you, I am still doing some of my budgeting stuff, right? What I can within what I have. I'm working with what I have. So I'm still doing the cash envelopes. I've been working on new cash envelopes. I have been working on looking at high budgeting just because I am also looking at the different ways to make income. Some take a long time. Some do bring you income a little bit faster. Like yesterday or the day before, I put you guys or I put up for you guys the video of surveys on the go. At that particular point of the video, I had cashed out $10 and some change. After that video, I went back in and I had another $10.65. So already we made 21 and some change from just filling out surveys that don't take me, I would say don't take me more than 2-3 minutes. And if you're a fast reader, it'll take you like a minute. They're very simple. I don't, like I said in that video, I don't qualify for the product ones because of where I live. But if you live in the US, you qualify to do the product ones. So if you do those product surveys, then you'll get a little extra cash there. And I think it takes like a week. I think they give you like a week's period. If I'm not mistaken, it did tell me that if I did qualify, they would give me a week or something like that to be able to get the product, see it or test it out, and then do a survey. I believe that they give you some sort of type of survey, some questions, and based on that, they'll tell you how much. The last one that I got that was a product that I did not qualify for because of where I live was $9.60. So if I was able to do that, I've seen people that have gotten as much as $56 just for doing those surveys on the go. I don't get paid for this, guys. They didn't reach out to me. These are just little things that I'm trying out to help me pay bills and budget. Like I said, you're not gonna be a millionaire. You're not gonna win $100 weekly, but you will win here and there some change. And I do this while I'm at my doctor's, because sometimes at the doctor's, yeah, it takes me like 3, 4, 5 hours just sitting there waiting for them to call me. So I found that doing these surveys, and there's another app that I'm using, which I'll let you guys know. I do these two apps, and I'm telling you, time flies and I'm making money. Like, I'm sitting there waiting for my doctor's appointment and I'm making money. Actually, now, before I used to get upset because the doctor wouldn't hurry up and attend me. Now it's backwards. Now I get upset because I'm like, wait a minute. I got one more question before the survey ends. So, but we are making money from that. I have noticed that it doesn't take me a long period of time before I can reach the threshold of $10, because you do need $10 with surveys on the go to be able to cash out. So do have that in mind. I am trying this other app which doesn't really have like a threshold, but it's like by points, and the points transfer to money. But since I have not gotten to the amount that I want to do a transfer, because I just want to make sure that you can actually transfer from this particular app before I give you guys, the go and say, go on, try it. But I want to make sure that I reach the amount. That one is taking me a little bit longer. I want to make sure that I reach the amount, and then I tell you guys, go try this because it paid me. I don't just want to, like, the things that I do put out there that sound good to me, but I'm not able to try because of where I live. I'm going to let you guys know. Like I've said this in all my videos. Do your research. Doesn't matter if you hear from me or from anybody else, do your research. I have found the other day someone was doing, I'm not going to say names because I'm not calling nobody out, but I want to give something that happened to me so that you guys can understand. Yes, it's $10 is good for just filling out surveys. I mean, it's just, I'm telling you, it's really, really easy. And I have cashed out twice. I've cashed out twice and it's in my PayPal. And it literally, the first time, I guess, because you have to set up, if you're going through PayPal, someone told me that if you do the Visa card, you have to purchase the card before you get the cash out. I've never tried that. I go straight to my PayPal. The first time that I transferred to the PayPal, it took some time. I guess because they gotta like link the account, and it took like a day or two. But this second time, I don't even think 10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes, the transfer was done. 10 minutes went in. It said it says congratulations. We have made the transfer or something like that. I can't remember the exact words. And I went quickly because you know how we do. We go quickly into the account. When I went into the PayPal account, Lord behold, it was right there. Right there. It didn't even take 10 minutes. I thought because the first time it took like 2 or 3 days, but I guess it was like the setup, the linking between the accounts. Then the second time it went really quick. How you doing budgeting with Crazy Love? Uh Savings with Vanessa, hello. Um I lost train. I lost train of track here. Anyways, that first time it took long, but then the second time it was really really quick. Like, it transferred quickly. Oh, I was gonna tell you guys about something that happened. Like, I was looking into this whole writing a book, and you publish it on Amazon, right? So that sounds good. I like writing. I've always liked writing, and when I was in college, true story. When I was in college, I actually did. Oh gosh, what is this called? I forget the name of it, but I did like a resume. It's not a resume. It's a it's like a brief, it was like a briefing, a gathering of the experience that I have had when I was doing my teaching internship. And I gave us a synopsis. I think it was called a synopsis, you called it, or something like that, of everything that I had gone through. When I tell you, this college professor called me on a weekend crying. So you have a college professor calling you on the weekend crying. I thought something had happened to her, and the only number she could press on her cell phone was mine. And I'm like, okay, let me go into panic mode. Like what do we have to do here? What's wrong? So I pick up the phone and I'm like, professor, what's wrong? What's wrong? Do you need help? Do you need help? She could barely talk. And she told me, I have never in my 30 something years of experience read such a synopsis as, like, she's like, literally, I felt like I was with you living your whole internship. So at that point, she told me, please, 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 whatever you do in life, become a writer. And she stood 30 minutes, about 30 minutes speaking to me. The whole time she kept telling me, be a writer, be a writer, be a writer. You're going to be the excellent book author one day, because you have a way of transmitting what you're feeling in the moment by writing. So I was researching now these couple of days, looking into the Amazon book publishing, because I know a whole lot of people are doing it. So I go into this particular video that I found of someone saying, "Oh, you can win millions and billions publishing books or reading books or something." It was something around that sort of type of nature. So when I go into the video, it's one of those too good to be true offers. So I like going down to the bottom and looking at the comments. When I look at the comments, somebody called the person out and they said, I have been working with the company that the person was promoting, and they called her right out. They said, no, that doesn't work as simple and as easy as you're telling your subscribers. You really, really have to work your behind off to win money with that platform, and it has to be approved, and you have to go through a lot of steps before you're able to start getting jobs with the whole publishing or book reading situation. And the person under the comment had to admit, I have never done it. I just saw a video and I said what the other person said. So that's why I like testing out the app or the app or the job website before I tell you guys about it. But even like that, do your research. Like the ones that I do get paid, like I said right now, I'm telling you, I got paid. Like I got paid doing the surveys on the go. Like I got money. But if you see some sort of type of video like that, please do keep doing your research and check out. Like there was this one, I'm gonna also make a video of one that I've been testing out, which everyone is like, oh, you get paid mad dollars, and it doesn't work the way everyone was actually putting it out. Very few people will tell you the reality of what that particular website, how you get a job there, and how it pays out. And I even had to submit a resume, like the work at home. Also, I found like you have to get the Rona test or the Rona. You have the proof of vaccination and all of that for a lot of these work at home. So do have that in mind. But with all this being said, we're still gonna do budgeting. We're still gonna keep the Etsy shop open. We're still trying to do envelopes and stuff. We are still like, it's just going to be a mixture, because since I found myself with this problem, and let's be real, in the budgeting community, a lot of people, you have your job or your side hustle or your own business, your own gig, and you're able to purchase and you're able to do stuff. But then you have people like me that you're like, we're kind of just sitting there, laying there because we don't really have an income. We don't have a source that we can go to. So being able to provide this for you to help you budget kind of gives me a little more hope and a little more motivation. As I was doing my sinking fund video today, and I was able to put the plus 20 something dollars, it really motivated me to do even more videos to help others out there be able to produce money and to be able to, so that you can budget and hopefully get back on track. It will all work out. Got to take Mini Me to dance class. Talk to y'all later. Oh, I hope you have fun budgeting just because. I hope she has fun in her dance class. So yeah, so that's gonna be our kind of like, that's why I changed the banner as well. I put lifestyle, I put budgeting and business. Hopefully once, like if the business starts growing and stuff, as you guys have seen, I do the business income and everything on here. I do the, like the YouTube tracking. All of that is like business related. I do speak about, hopefully, maybe then we'll be able to speak about a how to like start the business up, but that'll all take time because, like I said, until things work for me, I don't like putting it out there because I'm not just gonna talk to be able to not give you guys feedback. Also, I do have my good friend when I was a kid. She has a wonderful podcast. Like if you guys are feeling down, if you're feeling unmotivated, if you're having one of these rough days, she has a motivational podcast which I have linked. If you guys go to the bottom of this video, her podcast is linked down below. She has like, I told her that she has like ASMR voice, like it's that soft, subtle voice that as you are driving, you can just listen to it, and it's really motivational. Like I have listened to about two or three, and they have really like been so calm and cool. So, and really have motivated me. They have motivated me a lot, and it has been such a nice outlet for me to have to listen to, especially like when you're in the car and stuff and you feel like a little bit like I can't take any more of the stress. That podcast is an awesome way for you guys to listen to her. So I have that link down below if you guys want to check that out. I linked everything down below. So if you guys are interested in opening an Etsy shop, I've said in all my videos, there is a link down below. You have 40 free listings, I believe it is. So take advantage of that if you're trying to open up a shop. Don't don't stop your shop or stop your dream of opening a shop because you are afraid of what can happen. Like don't go ahead of yourself. Open a shop. If you have to close it, we have all opened and closed shops and changed platforms, and I mean, and at least here you don't lose money with Etsy. If you try the 40 free listings, I think it gives you 3 to 4 months free for 40 free listings. You try it. If after 4 months you see that it's not working for you and you don't want to pay the 20 cents per listing, then you could just close it or put it on vacation mode till you feel better and you feel like you have better techniques. So this is what we have till now. I just wanted to update you guys of, I've been out, I've been taking care of my son and just trying to deal with all these personal things. Like I said, I feel like Johnny Depp, court date after court date after court date. But that's the cards I've been dealt with. So I'm just dealing with it little bits at a time. Thank you to everyone that has been on the Instagram DMs. Um, Contacted me and seeing if I'm doing okay. Thank you so much. I've answered as many DMs as I can. I have also answered people that have gone into in the old videos and have tried to, find out Are you okay? I've tried to answer everyone. Sometimes my messages don't come out here on YouTube. I don't know. Sometimes people message me in certain videos, and like I'm telling you, like a week later is when I'm searching through like the newer ones that I find the old ones. So if it has taken me a little bit, thank you for being patient with me. Thank you all for being patient and sticking with me through this whole thing. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoy the new changes in the channel, and I will catch you in the next video.